They threw the robe upon me and laughed until I cried. They tore down all the barriers that I had built to hide. Like a fire in my chest, feeling like an outcast, like an unwanted guest, like an unwanted guest. I look at the mockers who put the thorns on you, the royal purple mockery that you were forced to do, that you were forced to do. Beneath the purple stain, I see your holy face, turning my humiliation into a saving grace. The world might laugh at me, the world might call me small, but I'm standing in the shadow of the one who took it all. They spit upon the king, they bowed in irony. But you held your majesty for everyone to see. You didn't fight the bullies, you didn't curse the crowd. You let the silence speak, so the love would be so loud. My dignity is secure in the wounds you chose to take. I don't need the world's approval for my spirit's sake. The robe is gone, the love remains, I am worthy. The room is shrinking small, I'm gasping for the air. The panic is a monster, and it's pulling at my hair. My heart is skipping beats, I'm drowning in the dark, and every thought is leaving a terrifying mark. But I look at the summit where the king was hanging low. He knew the suffocating that I'm forced to undergo. Oh, breathless the Savior, you understand the strain, the terrifying tightening of the panic and the pain. At 70 beats, you gave your breath away so I could find a calmness to face another day. Couldn't lift your chest against the iron nail. The strongest of the warriors was looking thin and pale. But in that loss of breathing, you exhaled a peace, giving me the power to make the warfare cease. Inhale your mercy Exhale the fear. The presence of the healer is drawing ever near. The presence of the healer is drawing ever near. Oh, breathless the Savior, you understand the strain, the terrifying tightening of the panic and the pain. Stepped in, he beats, you gave your breath away to face another day. I am breathing by your grace. I am still. The table is silent, the friends have walked away. I'm left with the ghost of the things they didn't say. I feel the isolation, colder than the night, looking for a shelter from the fading light. You sat among the 12, knowing they would run, the loneliest departure for the holy chosen one. Oh, abandoned master, you know the sting of loss, turning our betrayal into beauty at the cross. Your melody is calling in the echo of my heart, healing all the pieces that were torn and pulled apart. Healing all the pieces that were torn and pulled apart. You heard the slamming door, you felt the lack of care, the deepest stagnant silence filling up the air. You didn't turn to anger, you washed their dusty feet. The love of the Creator made the bitter sorrow sweet. Oh, abandoned master, you know the sting of loss, turning our betrayal into beauty at the cross. Your melody is calling in the echo of my heart, that were torn and pulled apart. Healing all the pieces that were torn and pulled apart. Not a stranger to you, I am your beloved child. Your beloved child. In the middle of the mess, you're calling me so mild. The table is set for me and you. I am home. The chapter has finished, the story had to end. I'm saying my goodbyes to the ones I called a friend. The grief is a river that's running nowhere left, that I can run and hide. I look at the moment when he closed his heavy eyes, the ultimate surrender beneath the weeping skies. Oh, finality of grace, you taught me how to go into the arms of heaven with the peace that you bestow. At 7 did he beats, the struggle comes to rest, laying all the longing on your holy bleeding chest. It isn't a defeat, It's a crossing of the tide, a beautiful reunion on the other peaceful side. I'm trusting in the ending. I'm trusting you keep watch over my fragile, aching heart. Oh, finality of grace, you taught me how to go into the arms of heaven with the peace that you bestow. At 70 beats, the struggle comes to rest, laying all the longing on your holy bleeding chest. It is finished. It is done. The battle has been settled. The battle has been settled by the holy risen one. Oh, finality of grace, you taught me how to go into the arms of heaven with the peace that you bestow. At 70 beats, the struggle comes to rest, laying all the longing on your holy bleeding chest. I surrender all, the peace is here, done. The room is empty and the fire is getting cold. The deepest secrets have all been sold. The ones I protected have turned their backs on me, leaving me drowning in an open sea. But I look at the courtyard where Peter stood and swore. He near the courtyard where Peter stood and swore. He never knew your name as he walked out the door. 3 times the denial rang through the frosting, leaving you alone to face the brutal fight. In the hollow courtyards of a broken trust, our beautiful promises have turned into dust. But your soft, sad eyes are looking through my grief, bringing my betrayal a sweet low relief. You were my betrayal, a sweetness held so close, so you understand the wound that hurts the absolute most. And Judas approached you with a lying kiss. Did love ever hurt as deep as this? 30 small silver coins clinking in the dark, leaving on your spirit a devastating mark. Yet there was no vengeance in your fading breath, only a quiet mercy that was stronger than death. 3 times the denial rang through the frosty night. 3 times the denial rang through the frosting, leaving you alone to face the brutal fight. In the hollow courtyards of a broken trust, our beautiful promises have turned into dust. But your soft, sad eyes are looking through my grief, bringing my betrayal a sweet low relief. You were my betrayal, a sweetness held so close, so you understand the wound that hurts the absolute most. I lay my shattered heart at your bleeding feet. Your slow, steady rhythm makes my bitter soul sweet. I can trust again. The rooster crows, but your love remains. I am not alone. The clock is ticking slowly, It's 3 o'clock again. My mind is running marathons inside a room of pain. I'm staring at the ceiling, praying for my sanity is completely gone. But I remember the olive trees rustling in the breeze, where the maker of the universe fell upon his knees. The world was fast asleep, leaving you behind to fight the heavy terrors of a human mind. Oh, King of the midnight, weeping in the grass, waiting for the bitter cup to finally pass. Your soft, sad voice is drifting through my room, chasing away the shadows of this living tomb. Because you stayed awake inside the freezing fright, I can lay my head down and close my eyes tonight. The shadows in the garden were heavy like a chain, as you sweat the drops of crimson under mental strain. You know the suffocating weight that locks me in my bed, spinning in my head, but you didn't run away. You conquered every fear to be the quiet anchor whenever night is near. The world was fast asleep, leaving you behind to fight the heavy terrors of a human mind. Oh, King of the midnight, weeping in the grass, waiting for the bitter cup to finally pass. Your soft, sad voice is drifting through my room, chasing away the shadows of this living tomb. Because you stayed away inside the freezing fright, I can lay my head down and close my eyes tonight. Peace be still, let the racing thoughts go slow. Under the olive branches, let the tension flow. Rest my heavy soul, the morning is coming. Your hand is holding me, I can sleep now. I'm standing on the edge of what I cannot see, afraid of all the changes that are coming for me. The future is a phantom, and I'm pacing back and forth inside this empty room. The night before the storm, the tomb was dark and heavy, but he was not alone. A quiet before the dawn, you know the coming light. You're walking with me softly through the terrors of the night. The future isn't scary when you are in the lead, giving me the courage for every single need. You know the unfolding of every single day. You've already mapped out the jagged rocky way. I don't have to worry about the turning tide, about the turning tide. Because I've got the Creator walking by my side. Oh, quiet before the dawn, you know the coming light. You're walking with me softly through the terrors of the night. The future isn't scary when you are in the lead, giving me the cannot look into the mirror anymore. My past is knocking loudly at my door. The guilt is heavy and the shame is deep. It haunts me even when I try to sleep. But then I see them strip your garments down, exposing you before the mocking town. You stood naked in the shame that I deserve to wear. You took my dirty secrets and you bore them there. Oh, bleeding King, you took away my dirty stain. You washed my soul inside your holy pain. You wore my absolute disgrace upon the hill to say I'm loved, to say you want me still. Pink covers up my shame. I'm wrapped in robes of white because you took the blame. The accuser tells me I am too far gone, that I can never see another dawn. But I look at your body, beaten and despised, the unconditional forgiveness in your eyes. You didn't hide your face, you took the spit and scorn to give a brand new life to the reborn. You stood naked in the shame that I deserve to wear. You took my dirty secrets and you bore them there. Oh, bleeding King, you took away my dirty stain. You washed my soul inside your holy pain. You wore my absolute disgrace upon the hill to say I'm loved, to say you want me still. Pink covers up my shame. I'm wrapped in robes of white because you took the blame. No condemnation, the shame is washed away. The debt is canceled on this beautiful day. My mind is free from the guilt of the past. I am forgiven from the guilt of the clean. I am forgiven, love I have ever seen. Hallelujah. I look into the mirror and I don't know who I see. A collection of the versions that I'm terrified to be. I feel so disconnected, like a ghost inside my skin, fighting all the battles that I'm destined not to win. The map of my redemption that no one understands. Oh, stranger to the world, you became a stranger too, so I could find my image in the beauty of the truth. My scars are not my weakness, they're the price you paid to hold a soul that's worth the treasure, more than silver or than gold. More than silver or than gold. There are no words left inside my heavy chest, just a silent weeping that will not let me rest. They tell me to be strong, they tell me to move on, but they don't know the piece of me that is forever gone. But I see you standing by the weeping wall, letting the bitter drops of human sorrow fall. You didn't hold it back, you didn't hide the pain, you let your holy tears fall down like a rain. The God of the mourners holding my fragile frame, know the anatomy of tears, you know my hidden shame. At 70 beats your breaking heart is near, catching every drop of my unspoken fear. You are acquainted with our grief, you know the bitter sting, the only comfort that this broken world can bring. You wept for Lazarus, even though you knew the end, because you felt the devastation of a dying friend. You know the awful hollow, you know the awful hollow, when a lifeline breaks, the slow stagnant breathing that a mourner takes. You don't scold my sadness, you don't tell me to dry, you just sit beside me and allow my soul to cry. You didn't hold it back, you didn't hide the pain, you let your holy tears fall down like a rain. The God of the mourners holding my fragile frame, know the anatomy of tears, you know my hidden shame. At 70 beats your breaking heart is near, catching every drop of my unspoken fear. You are acquainted with our grief, you know the bitter sting, the only comfort that this broken world can bring. My loss is heavy, but your love is deep. In the bundle, in the valley of the shadow, you watch me while I sleep. I am safe to mourn with you. The tears are a bridge to your beautiful heart. I am comforted. The graveyard is quiet, the dirt is so cold, the final destination for the young and old. I'm missing their voice. I am crying softly while the neighborhood's asleep, but I see you wrapped in the linen shroud, lying in the silence, away from the crowd. You entered the darkness, you tasted the dust, submitting your body to the Father's trust. Inside the cold tomb, where the shadows are still, you conquered the terror of the lonely hill. Your soft, sad song is comforting my grief, giving my mourning a beautiful relief. Because you slept in the belly of the earth, the grave is just a hallway to a brand new birth. You know the heavy breaking when a loved one dies, the hopeless staring at the empty skies. You comforted Mary when her tears ran wild, weeping for the loss of a broken child. You didn't run away from the sting of death, you faced it completely with your final breath. You entered the darkness, you tasted the dust, submitting your body to the Father's trust. Inside the cold tomb, where the shadows are still, you conquered the terror of the lonely hill. Your soft, sad song is comforting my grief, giving my mourning a beautiful relief. Because you slept in the belly of the earth, the grave is just a hallway to a brand new birth. The stone will roll away, the darkness cannot stay. You change the graveyard into a place of day. They will wake up again. The tomb is empty, the sorrow is sweet. I'm running out of reasons to keep my eyes awake. Every single heartbeat feels like a huge mistake. The numbness is winning, the room is getting cold. This is the darkest story that I have ever told. But I look at the center cross against the fading light, where the Prince of Life was sliding in tonight. Your breathing grew shallow, your vision started to blur, sinking into the darkness where no angels stir. Oh, wounded Savior, holding my fading pulse, when the voices in the dark are trying to insult. At 7 doughty beats, your love is bleeding slow, reaching down the depths where I am forced to go. You chose to taste the death, you chose to feel the end, to be the ultimate savior and my closest friend. You cried, Eloi, Eloi, feeling completely left of every bit of comfort. Your spirit was bereft. You hit the absolute bottom or break the human minds that paralyze mankind. So when I wanna give up and drop the heavy line, I look your sacrifice and see your hand in mine. Your breathing grew shallow, your vision started to blur, sinking into the darkness where no angels stir. Oh, wounded Savior, holding my fading pulse, when the voices in the dark are trying to insult. At 7 doughty beats, your love is bleeding slow, reaching down the depths where I am forced to go. You chose to taste the death, you chose to feel the end, to be the ultimate savior and my closest friend. Choose to live, my soul, the master understands. Your life is written in his bleeding hands. The dark will not win, keep breathing. He took the final fall, live again. My bones are aching, I have nothing left to give. I'm working so hard, just trying to live. The responsibilities are breaking my spine. I'm pouring out the water, but there is no wine. Then I see you falling on the dusty street. The cross was too heavy for your bleeding feet. Your knees hit the gravel, your face in the dirt. The holy creator experiencing human hurt. A weary savior who fainted on the road. You know the breaking points is calling me to rest, laying my exhaustion on your bleeding chest. You needed Simon's shoulder to carry up the wood, teaching me it's okay When I've done all I could, the one who weighs the mountains was passing out from pain, walking through the hatred like a slow refrain. You didn't use your angels to lighten up the beams of a human dream. So when my energy is zero and I cannot fight, I remember your collapse in the midday light. Your knees hit the gravel, your face in the dirt. The holy creator experiencing human hurt. A weary savior who fainted on the road. You know the breaking points is calling me to rest. Laying my exhaustion on your bleeding chest. You needed Simon's shoulder to carry up the wood, teaching me it's okay. When I've done all I could, I stopped the endless striving. I let my burden drop. In your heavy stagnation, the inner wars will stop. You are my rest. Lay down your head. He carries the weight. Sleep, my soul. I feel so useless, like a broken toy, an empty vessel that can never harbor joy. They look right through me, like I am made of glass, waiting for my lonely life to finally pass. But I look at the nails tearing through your skin, the brutal price tag to bring me back in. You didn't use silver, you didn't use gold, but the cost of your life that can never be sold. A wounded master setting my value, how you looked at my spirit and you chose to die. Your heartbreak melody is shattering the lie that tells me I am nothing beneath the heavy sky. Every blow, oh, of the hammer, oh, on that wooden cross, prove that you would rather die than see my soul lost. If I was the only sinner left on the sphere, you still would endure the mocking and the spear. Your love is not a feeling that fades with the night. It's a bloody devotion in the midday light. So when the mirror tells me I have no worth inside, I remember the hill where the King of Glory died. You didn't use silver, you didn't use gold, but the cost of your life that can never be sold. A wounded master setting my value, how you looked at my spirit and you chose to die. Your heartbreak melody is shattering the lie that tells me I am nothing beneath the heavy sky. Every blow, oh, of the hammer, oh, on that wooden cross, prove that you would rather die than see my soul lost. I am wanted by God, I am bought with the price, the ultimate beauty of your sacrifice. I matter to you. I matter to you. The receipt is written in your holy blood. I am valuable. I'm sweeping up the pieces of my shattered year, Every broken glass is filled with a frozen tear. I try to fake a smile so nobody will see the beautiful disaster inside of me. But then I see you standing by the carpenter's bench, hold a carpenter timber with a painful clench, with a painful clean a clench. You ran your holy fingers over the roughest wood, feeling all the splinters that nobody understood. Oh, beautiful healer, bleeding on the floor, you took my broken pieces and opened up the door. At 70 beats, your quiet rhythm flows, healing every flows from the symphony of splinters hanging on the tree. You wrote a song of mercy to set my spirit free. The thorns upon your forehead were splinters in your crown, as the heavy drops of sorrow came rushing down. You know the sharp, deep cutting of when every human promise begins to fade and fail. Yet inside your broken body, to carry my fragile spirit through the darkest days, you ran your holy fingers over the roughest wood that nobody understood. Oh, beautiful healer, bleeding on the floor, you took my broken pieces and opened up the door. At 70 beats, your quiet rhythm flows, healing every fraction knows from the symphony of splinters hanging on the tree. You wrote a song of mercy to set my spirit free. Gather my dust, Lord, make me whole again. Inside your absolute sorrow, let the healing begin. My heart is safe in your hands. Every splinter is gone, your song remains. I am beautiful again. I'm painting on a smile, I'm hiding every flaw, trying to be perfect without a single draw. The pressure of the standard is breaking down my bones, trying to build a castle out of heavy shifting stones. But I look at the Savior with the briars in his head. He didn't need to be perfect to raise the holy dead. Oh, thorn beneath the rose, you know my hidden mess. You don't need me polished to love me, I confess. You took the crown of shards, for me it's okay to be a little broken. At the ending of the be a little broken. The petals are all pretty, but the thorns are where the truth, the reality of living that I've learned since my youth. I'm tired of the posing, I'm tired of the mask, surrendering the burden of the heavy, endless task. But I look at the Savior with the briars in his head. He didn't need to be perfect to raise the holy dead. Oh, thorn the beauty be enough in the imperfections, grace. I'm running into freedom in your loving, warm embrace. No more mask, just me, loved. We don't talk anymore, the house is split in two. So much damage that we cannot undo. A broken family sitting in their pride with a million secrets that we keep inside. But I look at the temple where the curtain hung, the giant wall where the judgment was sung. A thick, heavy barrier keeping us apart, mirroring the division of a human heart. But when the veil tore from the top to the floor, you broke the out isolation at the healing door. Your heartbreaking melody is fixing my divide, washing away the stubbornness and pride into your own breath, to bridge our separations through your lonely death. You watched your own disciples split up and flee, leaving you hanging on the bitter tree. You know the heavy trauma of a broken home, when the ones who loved you leave you all alone. Yet on that cross you reconnected, man, weaving out your holy plan. A thick, heavy barrier keeping us apart, mirroring the division of a human heart. But when the veil tore from the top to the floor, you broke the out isolation at the healing door. Your heartbreaking melody is fixing my divide, washing away the stubbornness and pride into your own breath, to bridge our separations through your lonely death. Let the walls collapse, let the forgiveness flow. At 65 beats, let the bitterness go. Heal my family, Lord. The curtain is torn, the way is open, peace wins. I've got 1,000 questions that I'll never voice, living with the heartache of an agonizing choice. The world thinks I am steady, the world thinks I am fine, but there's a storm of sorrow underneath the line. You saw the tears of Mary, you saw the silent stare, you know the deepest longing of the unspoken prayer. Oh, hearer of my heart, you listen to the ache, you count the ache, you count the heavy moments before the single word, finding me in silence with your saving grace. Secrets that I carry are getting heavy now. The pressure is a shadow upon my weary brow, but you are reading chapters that no one else can see, unlocking all the prisons that were holding on to me. Speak to me in quiet in the valley of my soul. Use the unspoken pieces to make the spirit whole. Oh, hearer of my heart, you listen to the ache, you count the ache, you count the heavy moments before the single word, finding me in silence with your saving grace. The plea is heard, the heart is held, peace at last. They treated me like nothing, a joke for them to play. They took my dignity and threw it all away. The laughter of the crowd is ringing in my ears, leaving me with scars that will last for many years. But I see you sitting inside the soldiers' hall, the target of the scorn of the great and small. They put a faded robe upon your bleeding spine, mocking the royalty that was completely divine. Oh, king of the outcast, wearing the velvet scorn, you know the bitter sting of being ripped and torn. Your heartbreaking melody is taking all my shame, replacing the insults with a beautiful new name. You took the public mockery, you took the ugly spit to prove that in my brokenness I am fully fed. They handed you a reed for a fake king's rod, striking your head, spitting on the Son of God. They pressed the heavy thorns deep into your brow, the same isolation that I am feeling now. Yet your eyes were full of mercy, your heart was full of grace, no trace of anger on your beautiful face. They put a faded robe upon your bleeding spine, mocking the royalty that was completely divine. Oh, king of the outcast, wearing the velvet scorn, you know the bitter sting of being ripped and torn. Your heartbreaking melody is taking all my shame, replacing the insults with a beautiful new name. You took the public mockery, you took the ugly spit to prove that in my brokenness I am fully fed. I am not a failure, I am precious in your sight. You wore my disgrace to give me back my life. My worth is found in you. The laughter is silent, your robe is my shelter. I am restored. The tapestry of my life is torn and full of holes, filled with the wreckage of the hurting of my soul. I try to stitch the fabric, I try to stitch the fabric, but it's unraveling fast, trapped inside the shadow of a dark and distant past. Then I see the needle in the hand that holds the light, mending every fiber in the middle of the night. a weaver of my wounds. You see what I cannot, turning all the damage into something you have bought. With every stitch of mercy, you pull my life together, healing the deep incision that I thought would last forever. You don't ignore the tearing, you don't pretend it's fine. You trace the painful patterns with a love that is divine. The scars are just a story of a battle you have won, making me a masterpiece beneath the morning sun. A weaver of my wounds, you see what I cannot, turning all the damage into something you have bought. With every stitch of mercy, you pull my life together, healing the deep incision that I thought would last forever. Take the thread of sorrow, weave it into grace. Let me find my meaning within your warm embrace. I am stitched in gold by the weaver's hand, whole again. My hands are shaking, I've got nothing left to give, I've got nothing left to give. The pressure's rising, just trying hard to live. I'm carrying a world that doesn't belong to me, tired of the struggle, and I cannot find the key. Then I look at the hill where the timber met the skin. He knew the heavy burden of the brokenness within. Oh, Savior of the weary, you know the heavy load. You fell down on the dust, on the lonely rocky road. At 70 beats, your love is breathing slow, helping me to let go of the things I cannot show. Shoulders bleeding from the rough and jagged beam, shattering the limits of a human fragile dream. You didn't ask for angels, you didn't ask for angels to lighten up the sky. You chose to suffer through it beneath the heavy eye. I stopped the endless racing, I lay my burden down. I trade my heavy armor for your peace, not for a crown. The wood is on the ground, the wood is on the ground. like trash. I feel so small and cheap, a pile of mistakes buried in the deep. The world puts a price tag that says I am nothing, a broken instrument that has no song to sing. But I look at the hammer rising in the air, the price tag of blood that you signed right there. You didn't buy my soul with silver or soul, with silver or with gold, but with the heaviest love this universe can hold. Every blow of the hammer on that wooden cross was you screaming out that you cannot bear my loss. Your heartbreaking melody is telling me my worth, the most expensive treasure walking on this earth. You would rather die agony beneath a blacked out sun than live without my so holy wounded one. They mocked your value with a crown made of vine, but you were busy purchasing a life like every stripe on your back, every drop that you lost was the calculation of my ransom's cost. So when the mirror tells me I have no place to stand, I look at the nail print inside of your hand. You didn't buy my soul with silver or soul, with silver or with gold, but with the heaviest love this universe can hold. Every blow of the hammer on that wooden cross was you screaming out that you cannot bear my loss. Your heartbreaking melody is telling me my worth, the most expensive treasure walking on this earth. You would rather die agony beneath a blacked out sun than live without my so holy wounded one. I am precious because you bled so slow, the definition of value that the angels know. I am loved beyond measure, the hammer is silent, the price has been paid. I gave them my heart, they threw it in the dirt. They didn't even care about how much it would hurt. The people I loved walked right out the door, leaving me bleeding on the kitchen floor. But I see you at the table, breaking up the bread, knowing exactly what was lying ahead. A kiss on the cheek for 30 silver coins, the place where betrayal and destiny joins. You took the silver blade of a cheating friend. You know the sharpest pain that makes a spirit bend. Your soft, sad voice whispers to my grief. You were sold out by the ones you held close, so you understand the pain that hurts the absolute most. And Peter was swearing he didn't know your name, leaving you alone in the shadow of the shame. You watched your brothers run into the dark night, leaving you to face the terrifying fight. Yet there was no anger in your fading eyes, only a heavy love that covers all our lies. A kiss on the cheek for 30 silver coins, the place where betrayal and destiny joins. You took the silver blade of a cheating friend. You know the sharpest pain that makes a spirit bend. Your soft, sad voice whispers to my grief. shattered heart. Wash the bitterness away. 30 pieces of silver cannot change your love. I am safe with you. There are thorns on the inside, tearing up my brain. An endless cycle of a quiet mental rain. I am mocking myself, I am tearing down my worth, feeling like the most useless thing upon the earth. Then I see the soldiers braiding up the vine, pressing down the briars. For a mind like mine, the blood ran down your eyes, blocking out the view. You took the mental torment so I could be made new. A weeping savior with the crown of red. You know the heavy war inside a broken head. Your soft sad melody is quieting my fears, washing through my thoughts with your holy tears. You wore the sharpest pain upon your sacred brow to give my beautiful peace right now. The voices in the crowd were shouting for your death. They insulted your name with every single breath, but you kept your silence. You didn't say a word. The most beautiful grace this world has ever heard. You let them break your thoughts to give me back my sanity, bearing the dark confusion of our broken humanity. The blood ran down your eyes, blocking out the view. You took the mental torment so I could be made new. A weeping savior with the crown of red. You know the heavy war inside a broken head. Your soft sad melody is quieting my fears, washing through my thoughts with your holy tears. You wore the sharpest pain upon your sacred brow to give my beautiful peace right now. The piano played the slowest, saddest chord. For every broken mind, you are the healing Lord. The war is ending now inside my head. The thorns are gone, your peace remains. Softly I read.